Hello friends, welcome to Programming Concepts. My name is Amit and this is part 32 of ASP.NET Core MVC tutorial. In this video, we will talk about why it is not possible to send anonymous object from controller to view in ASP.NET Core MVC. This is continuation to part 31, ViewBag in .NET Core MVC. So please watch it before proceeding to this one. I shared the link in the description. Let's get back to Visual Studio, and this is the project which we are working on. Let's run the program. And you can see the error. Object does not contain a definition for employee ID, but we were expecting it should work because ViewBag is dynamic property. Before answering why this is happening, let's see few more examples. So let's create another class. Let's create it here only within controller. We will delete it later on. So public class test, and let's define two properties, public int employee ID, getter and setter accessor, public string employee name, getter and setter accessor. Let's comment anonymous object variable with an index action method. Let's create another variable with same name. So test anonymous object is equal to new test. Curly braces open. And then with same properties. Employee ID is equal to 1 and employee name is equal to Amit. And let's run the program. You can see it is working as expected. Can you guess why? Why working here with same property but not with anonymous object? We'll see in just a bit. Let's try to achieve same with the help of view data. So within controller, view data, and the key name is anonymous object is equal to anonymous object. Next in view, after horizontal line, let's type output with view data. Break the line. Then let's use razor syntax, add curly braces. Let's define another variable where my view data obj is equal to add view data and the key name is anonymous object. Now let's define its type as dynamic. Next within text, let's type ID. And let's say add my view data object dot employee ID. Similarly within text, let's use name and add my view data obj dot employee name. And let's run the program. And you can see with few modifications with view data, it is working as expected. Next, let's perform one more activity before we answer our most awaited question. Right, let's change the access modifier of test class from public to internal. Let's save and let's run the program. Oops, same error again. Let's comment ViewBag to confirm it is working with view data or not. Let's save and refresh the page. Same error. So did this demonstration click something in your mind? The same type of error when we sending anonymous object to view and similar error when we define our test class internal. So now can you answer why we can't send anonymous object from controller to view? And this is really important question as well. And the answer is Because the anonymous type is generated as internal. I hope you know what is public, private, protected, and internal access modifiers are. Let's get back to our slide. So the conclusion is it's not about anonymous object. It's all about the access modifier, right? I have seen some videos on YouTube where they are using words like issue while sending anonymous object. So don't get confused with the terms they are using. The correct answer is because controller and view comes under different assemblies. We cannot use internal object to pass data from one assembly to another with internal access modifier. It means from controller to view, right? But wait, controller and view comes under different assemblies. Are you sure? Let's see that. So within controller, let's define another ViewBag. So ViewBag dot controller assembly name is equal to system dot reflection dot assembly dot get executing assembly dot get name dot name. That's it. Within view, let's comment our code which is giving exception, and let's type controller assembly name colon at viewBag dot controller assembly name. Break the line. Next, we need to find the view assembly name. So view assembly name colon. Let's use the same code. So at system dot reflection dot assembly dot get executing assembly dot get name dot name, comma, semicolon. All right, break the line. So that's it. Let's run the program. So you can see controller comes under pro concepts and our views comes under pro concepts dot views assembly. Now I guess you got the correct answer why we can't send anonymous objects from controller to view, because they are internal, right? But obviously as a developer, the time comes when you have to pass anonymous object from controller to views. Let's see how we can tweak our code to achieve this. So if you have to pass the internal class or the anonymous object, test class in our case, and you are aware which assembly is going to consume this class, then you can use InternalsVisibleTo attribute. So let's type assembly colon InternalsVisibleTo attribute on top of our namespace. And InternalsVisibleTo is present under system.runtime.compiler services. Let's add the namespace as well. And this will accept the assembly name, and our assembly name is proconcepts.views. Let's uncomment the code in our view and place another horizontal ruler after assembly name. Let's run the program. And you can see it is working as expected, working for both ViewBag and ViewData. Let's see if it is working with anonymous object or not. So stop the application, uncomment anonymous object, and comment test class object. Let's run the program once again. See, working as expected. But using InternalsVisibleTo attribute is not advisable because it voids the purpose of making our classes internal, right? So can we do something else without exposing our internal objects? And the answer is yes. Let's see that. So stop the application and remove InternalsVisibleTo attribute first. Let's comment our anonymous object. and let's type dynamic. We are not going to use where here, and we are going to use ExpandoObject as a memory allocator. This is the first difference. So dynamic anonymous object is equal to new ExpandoObject. And ExpandoObject is present under system.dynamic. So with the help of ExpandoObject, we can achieve this. Next, let's type anonymous object dot employee ID is equal to 1. And similarly, anonymous object dot employee name is equal to Amit. So property names are same. Save and run the application. You can see working as expected. Can you guess the magic this ExpandoObject is doing? Obviously, it is changing our internal anonymous object to public by creating another object so that other assemblies can use it. Just in case you want to explore it more, you can go to ExpandoObject GitHub page. Here you can check how ExpandoObject creation takes place at runtime. If you want more easier version how to pass data without the help of ExpandoObject to learn more in depth, I have found this one article in net. You can go through with that or Google it. You will find tons of articles. I will share the link of GitHub and this article in the description. And to cover ExpandoObject is beyond the scope of this playlist. It is a part of C# 4.0 and not AspNet Core MVC. And also if I cover it here, it makes this video quite complicated. Hope you understand. So big takeaway is it's about access modifier. And because anonymous objects are internal by default, it can't be used directly to other assemblies. And you have different approaches to achieve this. Best one is always to create a view model. Rest you can select on your project demand basis. So alright then, that's it in this video. If you have any queries related to the content of this video, do ask me in comments. Till then, thanks for watching.